as you just saw, there are still areas along the Gulf Coast that have not made up from last year's hurricane season. Folks still impacted, and that's why today we are really glad to be talking with someone who knows all too well how natural disasters can impact folks. We are talking to Jake Wood, who is the co-founder and CEO of Team Rubicon. Jake, welcome to Good Day Live.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, Jake, for folks that may not know what Team Rubicon is, what exactly is it, and what exactly is your role?
Sure. Well, I'm fortunate to be the CEO of Team Rubicon, and we're a nonprofit organization that focuses on recruiting and training military veterans for disaster response. So we've got a network of about 100,000 volunteers across the United States, most of them military veterans, and we deploy them into towns and communities across the country to help them prepare to respond and recover from these storms.
You know, it's funny because we think of military veterans and already all that they've given to this country, and then you see them out there giving once again to make a difference in the lives of fellow citizens. I tell you, it is really moving to see those images. And now you have a Fueling the Frontline campaign. I want our viewers to know what this is and how they can help.
Sure. This is the second year in a row that we've run the Fueling the Frontlines campaign with one of our corporate partners, Jack Links. It's a really great opportunity for us to raise the awareness, not just of Team Rubicon, which is happening through millions of bags of beef jerky with our logo and story on it, but also to help educate the public about the long-term recovery needs of some of these communities, like the communities in Florida that you mentioned in the earlier segment. So on June 12, which is National Jerky Day, every single bag of Jack Links that's purchased nationwide will have a bag donated by Jack Links to our organization so that we can feed our volunteers who are out there responding to these tornadoes and hurricanes on the front lines. And if people go to the website and make a donation, Jack Links will match that donation dollar for dollar to really help fund that long-term recovery that's so critical to all these communities.
Yeah, in your personal opinion, what is it like to just see strangers all coming together to help their fellow Americans in such a time of need?
Yeah, you know, we have a saying at Team Rubicon that if everybody acted every day like they do after a disaster, we'd live in a pretty special place. It's really inspiring to see how people come together after a storm. I just wish we could act like that, you know, day in and day out.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, that is amazing. Hey, listen, we want our folks watching right now to get involved. You know, obviously they can't always be there to lend a hand, but they certainly can lend their taste buds to purchasing some of this great beef jerky. So once again, what do folks need to do?
Well, walk into a store on June 12 and buy a bag, or go to jacklinks.com/ourcause. You can learn more, learn some really great information about Team Rubicon on there, and in support with a contribution.
Thanks for what you're doing, and thanks to all those great veterans, too.
Thank you for having me.